Why
Afternoon, evening, and night. Hello, everyone around the world of all ages. You know, uh, 16 and up, because this is a more mature stream. So there is bad language that kids should not be hearing.
We say
So,
fuck.
yeah.
In
a
So,
other
lot?
words, that make us feel good about ourselves.
if your kids get the fuck out of here. Parents, your kids are watching something bad. Okay. And now that we got rid of the kids, we can get back to the scandalous sex scene you were all in. Never mind. So
That's a good way to look at that.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
What are you doing with Crystal's wagon?
Yeah, what are you doing with her wagon?
I was seeing if y'all can see the whispers I'm sending to the wagon. I didn't know I could whisper to the wagon. I was so confused.
Whisper to the wagon.
I can see the wagon whisper.
I can't see it, but hey.
But anyway, so
I don't have access to the wagon.
welcome all to this week's this Wednesday week of D&D session that we have. Bless you.
Bless.
And we're down one player temporarily until they get their butt in here. So for the meantime, I just have 5 victims. I mean players. And which one of you would like to give a recap?
Fuck.
Yes, we already got that out of the way.
Oh. That makes a lot of sense.
We traveled to the temple of Malave and to get our weapons that we broke blessed by the goddess, because we have to do a quest where we have to get all our weapons blessed by all the gods, old and new.
We didn't break them. They didn't come with a manual.
Well, that's true. They didn't, but we broke them because we didn't know how to use them properly.
Well, more like they broke from stress.
Yeah, they were stressed out. We stressed them out.
They
ran out of batteries.
Yeah, they're at their limit, and they just were pushed beyond what they could do. So
they suddenly collapsed from the pure social anxiety of having to be ancient weapons, and they realized the peer pressure that we put on them.
Yeah,
we all just started chanting, so we started blasting, and then it just collapsed.
Yeah, so we had to participate in a fun-loving trial that dealt with our feelings and emotions of the past, and overcoming, forgiving, and loving ourselves because we're such evil people.
Bleh, emotions.
We don't understand them very well. We all cried, we all laughed, we all supported each other. Mercy was confused.
She kind of yelled in confused lesbian.
Yeah, she yelled in confused lesbian. Peace yelled in sad gay.
Did you say sad gay?
Yeah.
That's honestly that and what one of Fable's game characters described himself as was disaster bisexual sounds like the most me thing ever.
Yes. So we all passed the trial of Malave, and she blessed our weapons and sent us on our merry way, and now we're trying to figure out where we're going to go next.
Yes, which would be very helpful for the DM who wants to make sure that they have everything they need prepped for that.
I mean,
Yeah,
what
if only
other
we
temples are on this
mentioned it
continent,
earlier.
since we're already on this continent?
Oh. Side note, which is totally unrelated to this, I just had a text message I just realized from my sister, and she sent me a picture of the baby. Oh, he's so adorable. Oh, he's sleeping. Oh,
How is that relevant?
I said
It
side
very
note.
much
I said
is.
side note. That's completely unrelated.
It's very relevant to it being a side note there.
It's
So
relevant to the side note ask of the side note.
the side note is I love my nephew. Okay, and I love
It's
my
a good
sister.
sign. It's also a good sign.
Damn it, Ethan! I'm not gonna eat the baby.
Well, good. I'm just making sure that you're not gonna do it.
Why would? No, you don't eat the baby. You boot the baby.
Look, I know that. I'm making sure you know that, Cars.
Everyone should know that.
Well, look, I didn't know if you knew that, Cars. I was letting you know.
One way wondering if you know is not to kick the baby.
Don't kick the baby.
Don't
No.
drop the baby.
No, that's a South Park reference.
Yeah.
And don't eat the baby. Look, don't kick, don't drop, don't eat. I think we got our bases covered.
Yeah.
Let's jump on into this.
Yeah.
Are you saying that Mogash?
Don't jump the baby.
What did you say?
I said, does that mean that Mogash is going to try to eat their child one day?
No.
Only
Probably.
if you,
Maybe.
Also,
only
speaking
if you
on that
fail
note-
trial by combat.
trial by combat. Speaking on that note, eventually Mogash is gonna stop aging. Like, that's very soon. So eventually the children will look a lot older than him, and he'll just look like a,
Unless they follow the same
You will
path.
stop aging physically, but you will
I am-
still age.
Mentally.
well, yeah, but that's what I mean. It's physically is what I
Your
was
body
talking
doesn't.
about.
Yeah, but
You're-
yeah,
it's gonna be-
You'll still die at 80.
that's why you said they will look older than him.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's
I'm here. Sorry, family called me last minute, but
Oh.
you're good. Hey,
Yeah,
Wajik.
hello.
Actually, considering Mogai's lifestyle, he will probably die at 40.
Nah.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
No veggies? Are you insane? You need a balanced diet.
No. Well, you do, but no.
At least eat hamburgers. It has salad in it.
I'm putting vegetables in your meatloaf, okay? And you're not gonna know it.
oh no.
I mean, he's not very perceptive. He probably won't notice.
Look, we know. Look, let me be
He's a
real. We,
monk. He's
Guard
perceptive like us.
let me
Okay,
be
okay,
real.
okay, guys.
We
okay.
know why Mogash only eats meat.
Because he's gay.
No, I was
Because
going to
he's
say that, but you
Republican.
said it that as well. I was going to say it's just because he's probably in the closet.
He's a Republican.
Like so far down the closet, he's probably having adventures in Narnia at the moment.
All right, guys.
Alright, I'll take that.
Jeez. Okay, so getting serious now, and
Yeah.
jumping into the game. So you guys have stepped out of the Temple of Malave, leaving her realm behind. Damn it, Tara!
Sorry.
Cover your mouth next time. Leaving
I
her,
would bump the microphone.
leaving her realm behind, carrying with you the two weapons that have been blessed by her, receiving a sliver of her power. As you all have received a mark embedded upon your very soul, showing that you have cleared through your trial at her realm. As you step out...
So the battery gauge now shows 7%?
No, it's more like a Pokemon trainer badge.
but one that you can't see or touch.
I
But
would
it's,
prefer something physical.
but it's there. You saw the weapons glow with her energy for a bit. But so as you guys now stand outside her temple, the familiar scenery that you entered upon, the strangely spring-like area surrounded by winter on all other sides, past this area. The question lies before you. Where do you go next?
So, question, wasn't there near the lake somewhere the Temple of the Five? where we time traveled?
It wasn't a temple, it was a tomb where peace was in stasis, basically.
That's perfect. But it had a connection to the 5.
But it wasn't their temple. It wasn't a religious location. It had depictions of them, though.
Mhm.
This wasn't
But our
built
goal
for
is to contact the 5.
Yes, but this wasn't built as a place for them. It just wasn't there built as a offering towards them.
Yeah, it doesn't have.
But they are there.
It doesn't have a strong connection to one deity in particular. It has a shared convergence, but not
That's
strong
fine.
enough. But not strong
There
enough in
were
either area.
There were the gods who actually came and even time traveled us, so maybe we can go there.
I'm just gonna.
Are you asking this in
I-
character?
No?
I'm just gonna DM say this. It's not gonna work.
God damn it, DM.
Sorry. I know you'd push I know you'd push this until you just wasted time going there checking it out, and you'd be disappointed anyway. So I'm just gonna
You're right,
save.
I would.
So I'm just gonna save you guys the time
Well,
and just say it's not gonna work.
two things.
Hey,
First
peace.
off, hi.
Hey,
Hello,
Fable.
Fable. And the other thing is, we could go to Temple of Philomora or Temple of Daizo, either or, because we do know the locations of, like, any of the temples we know the locations of, I think is a good starting point.
And Azure Dell.
And Azure Dell, that's what I was going to get to as well.
Right. Question. Well, Cars, what time is it right now?
It's as that's one thing. When you guys entered, it was it was a few hours past sunrise. As you guys have stepped out now, you couldn't have been in there for more than maybe a few hours, but it's pitch black night out.
Looking around, then I'll just say, wherever we decide to go next, is it okay if we spend the night here at least before we go somewhere else? It's just very peaceful.
Well, consider
such.
something. If we go to the Temple of Philomora, which is west of here, we could catch a sun.
Sleep.
Because time and the sun moves with the shape of the planet.
But have you ever considered sleep?
As well as it could also be late enough to be night there as well.
Curse, I'm going to wander out of the big ass field of permanent summer, and I'm going to summon the mansion.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Karst, I don't go to the mansion tonight. I stay in the summer realm, right at the foot of the temple, or like where the stairs are. That's where he will stay.
Okay.
I'm gonna join Mogash.
Okay, so you two are camping out.
Hey, Mercy. Didn't want to stay in the fancy mansion.
Not tonight. But why are you out here?
Several reasons. One, it's very peaceful and serene here. You can just feel it's different. And I know we're probably not going to come back here for a long while, as we have a lot to do now. So I just wanted to enjoy this area, enjoy the presence of Malave before we leave. Why are you out here?
Well, I'm... I don't know, I don't want to be in thinking about Ali.
You worried?
And also if the... Yeah. And also if we find a squirrel, I want to brain her. You
Why
know
are
the
you
one
worried
that
for Tally? She can handle herself.
she's under a lot of stress.
Let me see. That is a stressful position that she's undertaken.
Sending people out isn't always easy, and she seems to be taking it too personally.
The mark of a kind soul, then. Compassionate. It's
Also
difficult.
stupid.
You told her that? Did you think that?
She didn't ask.
Well, if you're so worried for her in this position, maybe it's worth talking to her about it.
What would I do? Someone has to do it.
Let her know that you care. Let her know that you think this position is consuming her, if that's what you think. Although I've known Tally for a while, and she is quite the strong person. If anyone can handle the stress of that job, it is her.
Well, there you have it.
But I have known her the way you have, so perhaps you know more than I do.
Oh, hardly.
Really, have you not had in-depth, deep conversations?
Well, yes. But that doesn't change much. There also has to be someone who does the dirty job,
Well,
right?
maybe you could propose her sharing the responsibility with someone, some sort of a co-leadership. Take some of the stress off.
There
I
are
don't
some
see
people
her.
she has already.
Okay. I don't see her wanting to step down, but if you're this worried about her, it's worth bringing it up. But nonetheless,
Yeah.
we are here. We are not there. There's not a whole lot we can control over there. So worrying about it and putting our mental energy towards it right now is just going to consume us and distract us.
That's why I wanted to be here and clear my head. And also to brain that squirrel.
Don't kill the squirrel. Look,
Not kill it, just brain it.
How about we leave the squirrel? You know what? I was about to start a meditation. Why don't you join me? I can walk you through some things, some calming techniques, some clearing the mind. Let go of the worry.
Sure.
Okay. Sit down.
By the way,
And
do you want broccoli?
he just looks at you and he's like, good try.
Good try. What?
No, I don't. No broccoli.
This is Mercy, by the way, so she doesn't know your aversion to
Oh,
vegetables.
and Melgash just assumes that she knows. Come on. You know I don't eat vegetables.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh. Well, now you know. I don't like vegetables. Just meat.
Isn't that bad for your digestive system?
I don't care. It tastes good.
Vegetables can taste good.
No, they don't.
Have,
It's not.
have you ever tried tomatoes? Paprikas?
Look, I ate
Carrots?
vegetables once and they were okay, but like since then, it's a losing. Why don't we start the meditation?
Alright.
And then Mogash will do a guided meditation with Mercy to help her clear her head and forget some worries.
guys go about that. Everyone else who's heading to the mansion. So, Finn, as you step past the kind of invisible divider between this temple's energy and normal weather outside, you are hit by the sudden cold, chilling air of winter.
Mm-hmm. He expected that. He's just gonna put up the mansion.
Alright, you do so. As you do,
Alright.
the rest of you enter. Yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Right. So, you do. You guys head to your respective rooms. And is there anything you wanted to do before you fell asleep?
Yes, I did want to talk to Serena.
Okay.
Knock knock.
I guess Reno will answer the door.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Nah, Finn's doors wouldn't squeak.
Unless.
Let's see, one of them too.
Nope. Finn has no idea the interactions, so therefore they would not.
It would be like those doors from the. I forgot the name, but they would be. Oh. Oh.
Serena, I need your help.
Yeah.
I'm not really good at connecting with Daizo, and I need to ask him of something.
Alright. How can I be of assistance then?
I was hoping you could help me with trying to do so.
Sure, I'd be more than happy to do so. Well, one thing for sure. If he provokes you, try not to get mad.
I won't.
Good. Alright. Do you want to talk at his temple, or...
Try here, since... And it's something I want to ask of him before we head there, depending on where we might head. It's something for a stop I'd have to make at some point.
Okay. Well, yes. Serena will try to make a makeshift shrine for Daiso at the moment.
Okay.
Yep. She'll like give him small things, put a plushie of Daiso and be like, I know it's not the best, but I think it's the best way we could probably contact him at the moment. Janelle doesn't seem to mind. But then again, they're a bit nicer. Okay.
It is wonderful.
Right. So now that we established this, normally whenever I want to contact Asher Del, I sit in front of the shrine and I begin to pray and hope that he hears it. How do you usually get in contact with Daiso?
That's a good question.
Okay. Oh goodness.
How would you like to
Peace.
try to?
Peace will sit in front of the shrine and begin to pray to Daizo.
Yeah.
Do you need me to send you again why on this one, Karst? Do you remember from last week?
Send me again, just. Right. Okay. Okay, so as you kind of kneel there and begin to focus and try to reach out and connect to deity. Go ahead and roll me some check, please.
I
Alright.
was gonna ask, would it be an advantage since
Yeah,
Serena's trying to help him?
I was gonna say
Mm.
last time you did say it was at advantage if I got help from Serena.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
I mean, it's not really gonna be much better.
How do you manage to roll worse?
I don't know. I looked at the roll I made last week, and it was a 19.
Oof.
Oh dear.
Boy.
And that was a joke roll, and I was just yelling at Carson, like, I'm keeping this next week for when I get help from Serena.
So yeah, it's like as you try to reach out to him, just not getting anything. Just you're not able to reach out and connect.
Cool. He's not sleeping until it works.
Oh boy. Okay.
Cars, if can I try something? If allowed.
What do you want to try?
I have a book on the Grand Five I got a long time ago.
Mhm.
I was hoping that maybe I could try to see if there's anything in the book that talks about Daiso, like say, I guess if there's an offering we can do to maybe get his attention, because I fear that Peace is gonna get like 6 levels of exhaustion and die trying, quite literally die trying,
Okay.
which is scary.
It's a fair assumption.
All right.
Oh
So,
dear.
roll me a religion check.
Okay.
I'll give you advantage since you're using the.
All right. Here goes nothing. Give me a quick second. Religion. Found you. All right. That was advantage. Haha.
21. Alright, so as you pull out this old book, well, from old times, but it's still in pristine condition, thanks to thanks to your bag. As you flip through it, trying to find information, you come to the section where the author of this book has written about Daiso. As you read about it, you get that Daiso, the Gold Dragon, the Eternal Fire, it's often depicted as being of destruction, burning, reducing things to ash, but also flame of protection, kindness, and offering those who need it. Read through more, and you find that a lot of offerings that the acolytes and other religious sects seem to find that get the best results when offering prayers. Melted metals, offering wood carvings made in his image that are burned in a pyre, small pyre.
Okay.
The book says that they seem to think that this is a way to channel between Daizo and patrons to contact him or offer prayers and seek guidance. Let's see.
Okay.
Seem to be the best ones that relate to what seen.
Okay. Alright. Thank you, Travis. Serena will let Peace know. She'll say something like, well, according to this book here, the best offerings that we can find for him are either smelted metal or a wooden carving of him that we will need to burn in a pyre. Some of the old acolytes believe that that was the best way to get his attention. I don't really know where we can get a wood carving of him this late at night. Smelted metal would probably be the best thing at the moment. But we're not really near a blacksmith, and I don't know if Finn can materialize metals out of nowhere.
Cannot.
Yeah, he can make like food and stuff, but not materials like that. I assume.
Actually, cars in the
Oh.
mansion, yes.
I
But,
don't
but
know.
since it's a metal that'll disappear after the mansion disappears.
Yeah, because some of it's in the mansion, but as soon as it like tries to leave the mansion, it's not gonna
Yeah.
go far.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, that's up to you what you guys want to try to do for that. Team?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Which way would Peace like to try to attempt?
Well, he has none of those.
Well, you did. Let me history check real quick. Something.
No.
Wow, you were just Roll20 hates you today.
Here, watch this. See?
Well, stop rolling in GM then. Seems to be a problem. Oh man. I guess Serena, could you roll me one too?
History check?
Yeah.
Sure, my guy. Give me a second. History. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Serena, you would remember, as you guys were walking out here to, following Finn to the mansion, just about maybe about 100 feet away or so, there were some trees that were dead,
Mm-hmm.
but not withered away so much that they would be hollowed out. Would be some good wood carving material right there.
Okay. Peace. Well, we can make. There are some dead trees nearby that we could probably harvest and try to make a carving for him. If you want to try that.
I'll be back.
Okay.
So go with him. She
Oh, okay.
doesn't want him to be alone in this situation.
Okay. So you go punch a tree until you get a square block. Got it.
Yes, we're Minecrafting this trap right now.
All right.
Dude, I just got diamonds.
Shut up.
Bad joke. I'm not just for myself.
Shut up.
Oh, can never get diamonds. All right. All right. So,
Anyways, Chris, during all of this, Finn would be in his room looking at the map where there's all the temples.
okay. All right. You do so.
Okay, and if there's a god who wants attention, as I am looking at a map, please do it now. No, okay. But fuck.
Or Muslim check, disadvantage. -10.
Alright. Alright. I'm actually gonna take those outcasts.
Okay.
I'm taking those odds.
Oh my days.
I don't think
Negative
you should.
six.
That's a
Negative
-4.
-4. Sorry. Wait, no, I said -10. So that.
Yeah, so
Oh.
it's -4.
Right. Right. So yeah, no luck.
I remember when we went to the Moon Elf place, we heard about their temple, right? If I remember correctly, it was a temple of knowledge as well.
Yes, there was. You did hear from the Archmage Sheneticus and some of his colleagues that in their in his predecessors' pursuits for finding a way to gain the magical knowledge to change his people back, for those that wanted to, did seek out the Temple of Khalil, the goddess of knowledge. And there was one just outside of their territory. I say just outside, but
I'm
it's
going
a bit of a journey,
to.
a little bit.
I'm going to write a letter. I'm gonna take out one of the scrolls of sending that I made, since apparently people used to want them in stock. And I'm going to work on. I'm gonna send a. Basically, feel free to paraphrase this, me asking Shin about the temple and if we can get access to their lands to head there, and the reason why.
Okay.
And would say you use the scroll of sending to send that.
Out of character, wouldn't the more accessible temple for Kariel be the Temple of Knowledge northwest
That's not
of the Essex?
That's not a temple.
It's a monastery.
It's a monastery that just is there to protect a place that
She built.
That she built.
Which would mean that she has a strong connection to it?
In a sense.
Okay, never mind.
But it's still, it doesn't connect to any other realm. It's still anchored to the material plane, inside and out. So
that's not true. There was some sort of portal.
You didn't walk through any portal. You walked through basically a testing archway to see if your minds were strong enough.
Yes, but there was some sort of inner garden or portal or something, dimensional portal. I remember you telling me because I was the plane ranger.
That was beneath that. That was beneath even the library.
Exactly.
But not
even beneath something we didn't actually see or try.
I mean, you could try that if you want, but okay.
Are you saying it's nothing?
I'm not saying it's not nothing.
I hate you.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You were just saying that it's not there. Okay, never mind.
There is something there.
My ideas are stupid today.
No, it's not. That's not a dumb idea.
Not.
I mean, it'd be really great if you guys, because I have a map for that area, but I never got to use. So I mean, you know, if you guys want to go there.
What was that?
That is my evil kind of plotting, scheming.
Connors, this is why you're not allowed in school zones.
Oh my
Exactly.
God.
Why would I go to a school zone? I'm out free from that hellscape.
Take a guess.
Oh boy.
I am not a baby. What the fuck?
We didn't say it.
No, Ethan did.
Who's Ethan? No, it's Mogash.
Same person.
No, one's shirtless and the other's Mogash.
Are we sure Ethan isn't shirtless right now?
Ethan, aren't you shirtless right now? Damn it.
Moving on.
Yes, moving on. So,
Sex.
Not yet.
all right.
Had to try.
So, Finn, anything else you wanted to do?
Other than saying this, and I wrote out this thing to Shin, the Atticus, the Archmage. Keep looking at the map and seeing the places that we can easily get access to and the places we have never been before.
All right. So, as you finish writing your letter, scroll rolls up and disappears. Wait for a minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, and then it hits you. Right, it was nighttime when we left, when we got out. He's probably asleep.
He'll read it in the morning. That's all I care about is that he has a letter we can respond to right now.
All right.
Hmm?
Yeah, so, anything else?
Not much Finn can do since he's not the type to pray.
Yep. All right.
He'll just go sit in the living room, hot chocolate. He'll go sit in the living room with hot chocolate and pet the pseudo dragon.
Okay. So then, Jen, is there anything Dora would like to do?
No, not really.
Just sleep.
Sleep.
Pretty much.
Okay. Despite Mogash not being there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, it's a thought that counts.
All right.
Before we go to Philamora's thingy, maybe we should contact Crystal.
You are just hellbent on having me play 2 characters at once, aren't you?
Nope.
Yeah, okay, sure. No,
It makes
I
logical sense. It's either Laya or Crystal, and Laya is pregnant and everyone is against being...
Well, why don't we get Laya then?
Can I ask you?
Sure. Ask? Finn?
It's okay, take your time. We know it's hard. Alright, well, with him dead, I think we can all just
Yeah.
throw his body in a ditch and just enjoy the rest of the mansion.
Yeah. All of a sudden, your mansion just disappears.
Fuck.
Finn!
There you go. I fixed it. Any reason why you want us to ask Crystal about the Temple of Philomora?
No, I want Crystal to go with us to Temple of Philamora because she has a connection to Philamora, even stronger than Laya.
That is also true.
Thank you.
But,
I have to agree that that's not a bad idea, having Crystal go with you to if you go to the Temple of Philamora, to bring Crystal in. Gara will go, but she'll take a back seat to the, you know.
It would be either Crystal or Laya, and Laya is pregnant and has weaker connection to Philamora.
That is true. Crystal is a descendant of Philamora.
This is just practical thinking of a player. I'm sorry.
No, you're not wrong.
I mean, you're not, but normally when somebody says if we want to do this, I'd normally like to know there's the reasoning behind doing this move.
Yeah, no, a good reason would be that Crystal has a very strong connection to Philomora, and it might make it easier to gain access to the temple.
Also, I would
And-
like you all to remember that because we did the first trial, all the other gods know the reason
is
we're heading
also
to the temple, so they will let us in for their trials.
Right,
But
Crystal
it
will be
could
able to
also
get in.
make
What to clarify on that bit?
it could also make easier challenges
No.
because you have someone of the faith, so to speak.
No, that just makes it more challenging. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You take both.
Yeah, that'll make it more challenging.
You can bring both of them.
I can bring both of them.
I mean, you can bring both Crystal and Laya.
Oh, yeah.
So
But
I mean,
Laya's, like, 6 months pregnant back on the island.
she can still kick ass, I'm sure.
But would Laya want to put the child at risk?
I mean, you could ask her in the morning.
That's also true. Can ask her.
So, also, Finn, to clarify on that one point, Malave said that her brother and sisters know about you guys now, and the reason that you maybe come knocking on their temple door. That doesn't extend to the Grand Five, as they are not connected to the new gods.
And additionally, if you have follower of the faith, it usually is, possible
Still,
that there might be more information gained.
possible. But still, call me too hard-headed. But personally, I'd rather do all the new gods than the old gods because we know most of the temple locations.
That makes sense.
And
You are hard-headed.
Yes, he is.
He's a wizard, of course he is.
if Fireball does not work once, I just do it again. That is
There
the
you
motto.
go.
Am I right, Ethan?
Unless they're immune to fire.
No, you
Then
keep
use
spelling
Snowball.
Fireball.
Lightning bolts.
Snowball.
Rule number 1 of Fireball: you only cast Fireball.
Oh my god.
It's a lot of brave words for
You
someone
want a
within
fireball, you
fireball
only cast
range.
fireball when it's needed.
All right. So, with the dimensional mansion people doing their things, tell me what they wanted to do. Back to Mogash, who wanted to do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he would have guided Mercy through the meditation, and then he would have probably noticed when she fell asleep. No judgments or anything, as it's easy to fall asleep in meditation, and if anything, it just means that she was relaxed, and so he's happy that he could have helped her get to a state where she was relaxed. Probably grab a blanket, put it over her, so that way she's comfortable somewhat, even though she's got wings. And then he'll take just a few steps away, so he'll like not entirely away where he can't see her, but just enough to where he can kind of go to himself. And he'll start his own meditation, but he's not focused on guiding, he's not focused on clearing worry. He's actually going into a deep meditation to reach himself again. And he's actually going to reach out to Bahamut. And when he feels sort of that centered point and he reaches out, he's going to say,
Okay.
Bahamut, you tasked me almost over a year ago now with following these people. This band of adventurers and helping them in their quest. You told me to help them against this mighty foe. Well, we have killed many of his disciples and stopped many of their plots, but it seems now to do the final part, we need to seek blessings from each of the deities. I come to you now, asking for permission to enter your temple and permission to take your test, so that I may finish what you originally tasked me with all that time ago.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom check.
Oof.
Momo, you're a monk. Come on.
Even he can roll up. I mean that's pretty on point for just Ethan as a player rolling below 10.
Yeah.
So
That's
But
true.
how do you explain me as well?
yeah. All right. So Mogash, as you say all this and try to connect to that feeling you had so long ago, you feel like it's there, but just out of reach. Not sure if your words got through or not. You're hoping that they did.
Okay. He won't force it. He'll just acknowledge that, alright, maybe they got through and just try again another time. That's all.
Hold up, I can actually have. Hold up, I just remembered I have a hotline to a god. I need to borrow Wendy real quick.
How do you have hotline to a god?
So, remember the time I decided to cast Legend Lore and Wendy, and instead of me receiving information, the guy who made it himself was like, hey, dude, what's up? I heard you wanted to know more about my weapon.
So you need Wendy, huh?
Yeah, Finn's Finn would be in the living room just relaxed. He's like, oh fuck, I can talk to a god right now, and then go and find Sagara. Y'all still here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Which reminds me, as a character, I wanted to ask you whether you could also legend lore my bow.
The one that has the 2-tap thing?
Yep.
Double tap.
When you have time, something, whatever. No rush.
I'm about to burn my last Legend Lore component, but as soon as I stock up on more, I will be glad to. Or if you want to help me, you can get the components for me, since character and player are going to forget to stock up on them for a really long time.
And what is the component?
That is a very good question. Let me look at the components.
It's expensive.
I will require, in order to tell you more about your weapon, I'm going to require the simple items of incense worth at least 250 gold. Yeah, that's about it. I have the 4 ivory strips that don't get consumed.
How do you get 250 gold worth of incense?
You buy
Uh,
from the store.
What is it? Gold-plated incense with silver flakes?
No,
Diamond
No,
taste?
that's just dumb. Platinum plated. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the same place where you get that good kush, man. Yeah.
You need to go find Finn's drug dealer across the street.
Smells like weed.
Anyway,
It's called Sage. Get it right.
anyways, I'm gonna go knock on Gara's door a lot until he opens. It's like, Gara, I just remembered something, Gara.
Gar will groan, roll over. Go away, I'm sleeping.
I need to borrow your axe. I can talk to one of the gods, the new ones.
Alright. Give me a minute. She gets up, makes herself decent, grabs Wendy, opens the door. Here you go.
Yeet.
Thank you very much. And as he takes Wendy and almost collapses from the weight of the axe, I will I'll return this to you shortly after I'm done.
Just leave it out in the common area. I'll grab it in the morning.
Alright, and with that, I'm going to go bow down to the living room and cast Legend Lore on it.
Okay.
And Gar's going to go back to sleep. Because...
She's a tired lady.
Yeah.
Alright. Someone in the chat asked, do you spice?
Do you spice?
Well, the only spice we do is Old Spice.
No.
You need
We
to smell
control the
fresh
spice,
every
we
time. This
control the
stream
world.
is not sponsored by Old Spice, but
I think
I could use some.
I think that
No,
was
it's a Dune reference. It's a Dune
I
reference.
know. I know it's a Dune reference, and therefore I know who this is. John, you're a bitch.
and a Critical Role reference. And it's
Anything is possible when your man smells like spice. Another lady.
and I'm not
I'm on a
sure
horse.
it's from user Anez Orzo Or. So I'm not sure
Don't
if
worry.
that's Jean.
If it's a Dune reference, I know who it is.
Could be a Critical Role reference because I remember that for Sam Riegel.
Also could be a
That is
different Star
true.
Wars reference, surprisingly.
But so you cast your legend lore on the axe, and as you do, feel your mind pulled away again, and you hear voices, and familiar voices talking to you. And hear, oh, hello, good to see you again.
Hello, Wendy.
Wasn't expecting to see you again. I don't think you can learn any more than you learned last time.
Trying to reach the god who made the weapon. I need to talk to him about his temple.
Oh, okay. You hear her just kind of take a deep breath and just belts out, Darnay! You just all of a sudden just like hear this loud booming sound, and the sound, what sounds like sound of paws or heavy feet hitting ground, and you can hear like sound of grass being brushed aside, but you can't see anything. And then you hear a familiar dwarven kind of sounding voice kind of belt out, well, if it ain't the half pint, what brings you back here again?
I need to talk to you about your temple, because we kind of broke the very, very strong weapons, and we need the blessings of you all.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. I got the memo from my colleague Malave. She told me that you might be visiting my